you'll see a purple, if a purple block comes out, so that's red, there's a purple one, it will go straight through into the purple chest, and it will slowly, bit by bit, sort everything out. G'day guys and girls, Rashiq here with another Minecraft video, more specifically Techloaded. And there's a lot of sugarcane around because I've been too lazy to harvest it. So today I'm going to show you what I've done. I've just done a little bit of building around the place, and we're going to start working on a bit of a sorting machine. But before we get into it, I want to ask you guys a quick question. I'm going to ask you at the start now, since this is when most people are watching the video. What's your opinion on Techloaded these days? Are you still interested in it? Do you still want to see it? Or are you starting to get bored of it? I only ask because, you know, there's so many Technic LPs out there now that it's a bit oversaturated, and I don't want to be the guy that just keeps hammering away for no reason. Even though I did start it a long time ago, I don't want to keep giving you guys content that you've seen time and time again. So leave a comment below, yes or no. Feel free to leave a reason as to why if you want, but you don't have to. And if you don't, I am going to murder this pig. In fact, I probably need to murder some of those pigs anyway because there's way too many in that box. So what I've done since last episode is, if we pop up here for a second, I have installed some solar panels. These are just regular solar panels, they're not arrays. Connected them up to a bat box which is currently full. I should probably upgrade that to an MFS or MFE unit. But I'm going to leave it as that for now. The solar array is only half done. I needed something to put on this roof, and that's what I originally planned to do. So I think it'll look okay. It'll look like a little pointy wizard's hat. Wizard's hat of electricity when that's done. And that runs a simple cable down. Now I wasn't able to hide the cable because of the fact that it's only it's only a small room. But to be honest, you know, I don't actually mind this. I reckon it looks pretty cool. It's sort of like the old workshop in the backyard, cables flying everywhere. Fortunately they're covered up in rubber so I don't get electrocuted. And it's also good because I can access the bat box from here, so you know, if I want to charge up my diamond drill or charge up something else, I can easily access it from within the house. You also may have noticed that, get out of my house you stupid mouse. I've done some work on the floor. The sandstone looks really nice. I plan to put some glowstone, you know, in the corners here. I don't want to have all these torches all over the place. If you have any suggestions as to what to put where the grass is, because to be honest, I'm not a huge fan of this grass. Leave a comment below and let me know what you think. I haven't really fiddled around with it because it's not, you know, a major concern, but I do want to change that grass out for something. Other changes, we've got these 2 diamond chests here. Now I'm not going to show you how to craft them simply because if I search diamond chest and I click it, should press enter first. Click it, as you can see the recipe's not here, so I will put the recipes up on the screen now. And now they're gone. You only got to see them for a second. I just pulled those from another video. I got 2 of these chests, plenty of space. They're actually bigger than in our chemical chest, so that's why I built them, and they're a little bit less fiddly to build. Got myself an electric furnace which has some gold in it. I'm just going to put that in here. And then, organize my chest. And I've got a macerator because everyone needs a macerator. It's just the most amazing machine ever. Got a project table as well with some sticks in it for some reason. Someone left a comment saying that you can store items in a project table for use, so I was like, oh my god, that is amazing. So I built it, but I didn't actually put anything in there because my chests are right next to it. I think that's it for this room. So if we go down, as you can see, I've finished tidying up this room. I went with the sandstone pattern on the walls, the stone brick for the floor, and the basalt brick on each end. I could, and now of course I have the option if I want to go down lower, you know, make more floors, extend it out. In fact, I can probably extend it out this way. I think I'm low enough down not to come out the side of the hill. Although I might be, because if you look on this side, there's actually the side of my hill right here, so I might have to go down one more level before I can make the floor any bigger. Haven't decided exactly what I'm going to put on this floor. I'm thinking I might put the storage area on this floor, and then what's going to happen, so basically all the chests and that will be here, or maybe I'm just going to make it like an oil refinery level. And then I'm going to have teleport pipes transporting all the stuff from the sorting room into here. And as for the roof, you can see here that it's basalt cobble. But what I did was, we break this, you can see this is actually the floor above. Because it was only a 1 wide floor, what I did was I made these basalt cobblestone covers, which you basically do by making a diamond handsaw and chopping up the basalt blocks. You can chop up pretty much any block. And so the reason I did that was because it was really ugly having like dirt and sandstone and just random stuff on the roof. So I put up these basalt cobblestone slabs, and it looks really nice in my opinion. Suits the whole sort of underground factory thing, and you don't really notice it because it's so high up. So you don't notice that little, you know, few pixels of extra depth on the roof. Now what I want to do first today is I want to run to the nether, because we need to grab some, what you call it, glowstone dust to make the, what's it called, oh dear, the magical ender equivalent exchange tool that I've completed. The philosopher's stone, that's it. So I need to find myself a bucket. I'm sure I have a bucket somewhere. I'm going to find myself a bucket, some water. I'm going to go grab some lava, and we'll come back and we'll make a portal. Okay, so as you may have noticed, I hadn't meant to, hadn't meant to wash out my entire lava lake. That was an accident. I wanted to keep the lava, but what can you do? Mistakes happen. So now we're going to go to the nether. This is actually my second time running in because I accidentally didn't hit record the first time. I didn't really go anywhere, but I just sort of just walked straight back through the portal. Now, what the hell is that? Oh my goodness me. That is a fire horse. Let me turn up the brightness. Just because it's a bit dark in the nether. Can you see that fire horsey? Ridiculous. Now, I need to find glowstone. Oh, there we go. Oh, lag. One moment, guys and girls. You know, it really irks me how that happens. Sometimes I can play the Technic pack fine without any lag, and other times it just randomly lags. I just noticed this. I have no idea what the hell it is, so we're going to mine it. And see what the hell it is. Where is it? Nether tin ore. Well, that sounds extremely fascinating and extremely confusing as well, because I don't know what the hell this does. I wonder. Yep, I have no idea what the hell I'm meant to do with that, so we're just going to ignore it. There's some more stuff up there. So like nether gems or something. Let's go grab that. I didn't realize there was so much stuff in the nether, in the Technic pack. Oh, there was more nether tin ore right there. Where's that red stuff? Must harvest everything. Let's see what we have. Nether redstone ore. Interesting stuff. I wonder if I can like harvest this somehow. I'll better use my shovel. The reason I made a shovel is because, if you guys don't know, this thing is limited to like 120 blocks for a full charge. So it runs out pretty quick, but the plus side is that it's invincible. Then again, I could have just made a pickaxe and made that looks like nether coal. I could have made a pickaxe and made some conveyance repair, talisman of repair. But I felt like doing the drill just for the novelty. I'm going to make a battery pack anyway, so it's sort of like a thing that you wear in your chest plate. Acts like this. It's like 6 batteries, I believe, worth of energy. So that gives you a lot more storage space for energy to power this thing. But I'll make that later, off camera. Just want to harvest some glowstone, head back to the overworld. See if we can reach that piece. Oh! Oh dear. Oh, that was close. That was close. Almost committed suicide. This is an interesting looking nether, actually. I'm not sure what all the glitches are in the mini-map, but it's a very open area that I've spawned in. Plenty of long, tall pathways and whatnot. And fire horses, of course. Don't forget the fire horses. Plenty of lava around as well. Anyway, we're going to head back to the overworld now. Oh, I'm killing myself with jumping. Going to head back to the overworld and see... I wonder if I can tame those horses. I probably can. I wonder if I can take them back to the overworld. That would be awesome. We're going to go back, make ourselves a philosopher's stone. Just because we can. Oh, it's nighttime. Crap. Crap. whip up the Philosopher's Stone. I just want to make myself a transmutation tablet so I have that available to transmute stuff whenever I need to do it, because I find myself lacking certain resources all the time. But I do plan to not really overuse it this time, because it does take a bit of the fun out of the game. You can just make whatever you want. But we're gonna go whip this up, and then we're gonna move on to the sorting device. So for those of you who don't remember how to make Philosopher's Stone, we need a diamond. And I got a lot more diamonds because I went strip mining for a bit off camera. So that's where all those diamonds came from, if you're wondering. Chuck in the redstone, chuck in the glowstone. Oh, not like that. Oh, still not like that. And you get yourself a Philosopher's Stone. Now we can take this Philosopher's Stone, and I forgot how to make the transmutation. I need smooth stone, I know that much. Smooth stone and obsidian. There we go, transmutation tablet. So then we have to go. Ooh, that's new. Oh boy. Well, it looks like I won't be making any item in the game as I please for a while. If I need a dark matter block. Oh no, wait, this is a different transmutation tablet. What the heck's the difference? Weird. Maybe that's portable or something. Okay, so it's the same as what it was before. Obsidian, smooth stone. I don't have that. I'll gather it up off camera, whip up the transmutation tablet, and I will be back with you shortly. Righto, so we've got our trusty transmutation tablet, and I stuck it on top of the crafting table because it looks pretty cool, and as you can see it works. I can access both interfaces. So if you guys don't remember what this does, basically you can chuck an item in like that, it'll learn it. So now if I put EMC in, so this is worth 64 MC, if I build up 64 MC I could make it. If I chuck in some other items, that's worth 2000 MC, and as you can see, those are the only I've only learnt 3 things. You have to learn something before you can actually make it again. So I'll do this off camera between episodes. Let's not waste time. Why am I not wearing my armor? I just noticed that. I'll do that off camera between episodes so that you don't have to watch me sit here and put every single item into the transmutation tablet. But now I want to move on to fiddling around with the sorting machine a bit, so you guys can see sort of the backbone of, well, there's a white horse, of how the sorting system is going to work. So what we're going to be using is machines from bad grammar, Rashiq, come on. We're going to be using machines from Redpower, and it's called a sorting machine, coincidentally. What would you believe it? Oh, not a sorting machine, no, a sorting machine. And it's made with all this jazz, and to make this jazz it's not as complicated as it looks. Okay, we need to grab some blue alloy ingots, which is that nickelite ore, which I think I have some of, you know, smelted up with some iron. And we need to make these red dirt wafers, which sort of just, it's a really lengthy process of something that's not really that hard to make. Make a silicon wafer, which is made by using a diamond hand on a silicon boule thingy, which is made by smelting together some coal and some sand. I'm not exactly sure why it's showing me all that stuff. Hopefully I don't have to use one of those because I don't have any of those. Let's give that a test actually. Where's the sand? Where's the coal? Where's a... Okay, I think I am going to have to use one of those, because if I get a crafting table... Now, the reason I need to get a regular crafting table is this project table doesn't work with a lot of the modded items. I'll try it anyway. Okay, this is going to probably be problematic. Probably be problematic. Oh, okay, I need to make an alloy furnace. Shapeless crafting, alloy furnace. Okay, that's not so problematic. Never mind. I know what that is. So we're going to make an alloy furnace, which uses redstone and bricks to make. This one right here. Oh, it's just plain bricks. It used to be redstone, I thought. So we're going to run out. I'm pretty sure I've got some clay in here. Grab the clay. I think I see it right in front of me, actually. Grab the clay, make a furnace. And this furnace is used specifically... No, that's just sand. It's used specifically in Redpower production, tool, creation, thingamajigs. It's used for making Redpower stuff is what I'm trying to say. And it's a specific to the mod. And I'm going to go off camera to find this clay. I'll gather... Oh, actually, it's right here. Don't you touch me, Stingray. Leave me alone. Stay away. I'll gather up all these resources that I need that I just showed you. Or was that just sand? Nope, that's clay. Awesome. I'm going to gather up all these resources and we're going to get into making the machines. Because otherwise I'll be spending 20 minutes on camera just gathering resources. Be back with you in a moment. Oh, I'm about to drown. Okay guys and girls, we're back, and boy, that took me a long time to work out. I completely forgot that I have to use bluetricity, which is basically Redpower's sort of, you know, electric power. It's sort of it's the power behind Redpower, like you have the electricity in that for industrial craft as well. So how this works is I built all these other machines and that we need, and fortunately, you know, nothing's too resource intensive, so I was able to gather it quickly. This is a Redpower solar panel. You can see it's made with the alloy ingot. And it's made with these blue oak wafers, you know, nothing too expensive. I made 2 sorting machines. These blue alloy wires are just made with wool and some alloy ingots. The battery box is made with Redpower, has its own type of battery. So you just make it like that and you get a battery box. So all these things will go further in depth. You see, I've got to remember I'm learning at the same time as I'm doing this sometimes. So a lot of this Redpower stuff I haven't played around with before. So it's just all a fun learning experience for all of us. These pneumatic tubes are the Redpower tubes. I believe I could use a Buildcraft tube. I'm not 100% sure about that. But, you know, best to go with what definitely works. And these are a bit smarter than Buildcraft tubes in the sense that they'll send stuff back when there's an overflow. So I think that's everything that you need to know how to build. Oh, I guess a battery. If you want, this is how you make a Redpower battery. Nothing complex. Again, like I said, a lot of nickelite. The nickelite ore actually has a use now. If you remember, in the last world with the older version of Redpower, I was just dumping all the nickelite ore everywhere because it was just completely useless. So now what we're going to do is we're going to dump down this solar panel just out here. I've come outside because, you know, we need some sun for solar power. And we're going to sit down this battery box just here next to it. And we're going to connect it up with blue alloy wire. Now as you can see, the solar panel is slowly charging up the battery box. There's the electricity count. And what we're going to do now is we're going to just put a bit of wire over here. Actually no, before we do that, we're going to get ourselves a chest. This is going to be, let's say, our deposit chest. This is a small scale example of how we're going to be using the sorting machine. So we have a chest, and we're just going to, you know, dump some random crap in here. Dump some torches, that, I don't know, zombie flesh. Actually, let's not dump that because I don't have an extra copy of it. Some stone. And I think there's one more item I forgot to get, which is a paintbrush. Which is made with paint. Ooh, some of these look expensive to make. Oh, okay, white paint's not expensive to make, so I just need a stick and some wool. Okay, we're going to quickly go whip up some white paint, because I will need these brushes to show you how this is all going to work. That's the last thing I forgot to grab, so just bear with me for a moment while I don't exactly know how you make paint out of a piece of wool and a stick, but we'll roll with it for now, I guess. Please tell me I have some wool. Ah, as if I don't have any wool. God damn it. And I don't see any sheep nearby. Okay, it looks like I'm going wool hunting, guys and girls. I'll be back momentarily. Okay, we're back. I found a sheep or two, killed them. I got 2 pieces of wool because I didn't use shears. Now we can progress. So I've got a chest, dump some crap in there. We're going to take our sorting machine, like so, and we want to get this side with the little yellow dots, we want that to be attached to sort of like the deposit side, the side that's sucking out. And now we're going to connect some more tubes this way, like so, and we're going to put our deposit chest, and we're going to put another deposit chest on top of that deposit chest, because a sorting room tends to have more than one deposit chest. Like that. I guess I could have put it beside it, but we'll go with on top for now. Actually, yeah, let's move it beside it. Easy to play with. And we're going to connect this up with the tubes as well. Now I'm going to leave this tube blank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my white paintbrush. And I'm going to paint this tube here. Which it is not... Why won't you let me paint the tubes? Why? Well, this is a bit of a problem. White? Yeah, it's not going to let me paint the tubes for some reason. Okay, this is going to be a problem. I'm gonna cheat for a second. I know. Shh. Don't tell anybody. Let's grab a different color paintbrush and let's just see if this works, for example's sake. Okay, well, red works. Okay, we're going to use red. So I guess white is empty. Nope, the white paintbrush still refuses to work. Oh, because that's just a plain paintbrush. Well, that explains it. Silly me. Now I know how you can make a paintbrush out of cloth. We're going to roll with this cheaty paintbrush just for now. I'm going to delete it. Shh. Guys, you didn't see that. It's just for example's purposes. So we've got a red tube and a blank tube. And we're just going to go with this for now. And that's actually not going to work. I'm going to have to cheat again. Shh. I'm just going to make you don't need to make the whole thing red. I'm just going to make the whole thing red just so it's nice and clear. So what we're going to do is we're going to go in here and we're going to set this to red. Which is, where's red? There we go, red. And what we're going to do is we're going to say we'll make glass and torches are going to go to red. So glass and torches are going to go to red, and anything else should just go straight through because as you can see I've not allocated a color to it. Now this is the battery box and this is the power consumption. That's how fast it will go basically, and the battery box is how much energy it has stored up. So we can connect this now to our sorting machine. You can see here it's starting to gather power. And what it should do is not start sucking power up until I actually apply a redstone signal to it. So normally I would put a clock, but since I don't have a clock with me, we're just going to do this manually. And as you can see, it did not work because this block should not be colored. My bad. Pneumatic tube. Ah, problematic. This is what happens when you trial on the run. Do I still have some glass in there? That I do. So as you can see, it's going to go red, and it still doesn't want to go to the red tube. Interesting. Very, very interesting. I wonder why that is. Let's try one more cheaty paintbrush for a second. Like that. If we paint that, will that make it work? Okay, see, now it works. Okay, I'm sorry guys. Try not to cheat. Now it works. Now you get the basic... Oh no, it's nighttime. You get the basic idea of how this is going to work. You're going to have our deposit chests. Just light this area up so you can see. So we're going to have some solar panels somewhere, probably outside. There's space up there to fit in with those solar panels. A battery box from Redpower. Some wire running to a sorting machine. And what the sorting machine will do is, I could also, if I change this to purple. Where's purple? There's purple. What else do I have in this chest? Smooth stone. So if I put smooth stone in the purple slot, like so, you'll see if a purple block comes out, so that's red. There's a purple one, it will go straight through into the purple chest, and it will slowly, bit by bit, sort everything out. So this is basically the core concept that we're going to work with. We're going to be using these Redpower tubes. I'm going to be getting some brushes, legit, of course. This was just for example's sake. Connecting it all up, sending the stuff through. I'm going to have one main deposit box like this where I can just, dump everything in, and then the machine will do the rest of it by itself. Anyway guys and girls, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed as always. Remember to leave a comment about your opinion on the Techloaded series. Is it getting stale or do you want to see more? And until next time, I will see you all later. Look at all the mobs.